This is the OnePlus 9, and this video is about the 5G here in Canada. So if you're Canadian or you're living somewhere else around the world, this video is for you. Welcome back to another video. My name is Nikos. Today we are holding the OnePlus 9 and talking about the 5G here in Canada. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Now, I have a OnePlus 8T, and the 5G on this works. It's great. Now, that being said, with Rogers, no issues. It just connects to 5G, you're off to the races, and you're good to go. There have been some issues where if I replace the card, it doesn't pick up the 5G, but once you restart, you're good to go with the AT. However, with the OnePlus 9, well, when I got this phone, I was with Telus. Now, with Telus, I had a scenario, and very simple. I signed up to Telus at Christmas, and they were like, hey, you have the 5G plan. I got a 5G phone on it, and it didn't work, and I did not check with the AT to see if it was 5G. But anyways, I was using the S10 still. And lo and behold, they go to me, well, you don't have a 5G plan. And I was like, what? So I couldn't get 5G on here, supposedly, because I didn't have a 5G plan. So they upgraded me for $10, at which point I got pissed off and I switched to Rogers. At the same time, I got the Rogers card, I put it in here, and the 5G wouldn't work. So in order for you to use the OnePlus 9 or OnePlus 10 confirmed by OnePlus, you need to know that it's not approved to use on the networks for 5G. This is from the company, from OnePlus, and this is for the OnePlus 9 phone, the OnePlus 10. It won't show the carrier and the connectability for 5G. So with Telus, it does not work. I tested that out. It does not work. Now, with Rogers, however, you can go into the settings and update those settings. And once you change the carrier settings so you can get the NR setting, now you can have 5G. However, there is an issue with this, and the idea is very simple. Every time you restart the phone, every time you do something to the phone, to the settings, or you pull out the card and put the card back in, you need to go and run this through again. Now, the video here that I'm showing you is using the Samsung and this app that is going to allow you to go into the settings and make the changes. And yes, that is good and all. However, that's annoying. And that's something you have to think about when you're buying this phone for Canada. Now, this one was the refurbished from Amazon. It says that it works for all the carriers. It does not. It's going to be going back because of this reason. I don't want to deal with it. And I did switch to Rogers, and I picked up the S22 Ultra because it was on sale for very cheap. So I was like, you know what? Why not? And test that out. I never had a flagship phone. So, and primarily because of OnePlus 10. I can't use it for the same reason. I don't know why they can't get that approved. I don't know why Rogers and Telus is doing that. Other than that, they're not carrying the phone, so they don't want to support them and make it more complicated for people. And it's probably a negotiation thing that went wrong with OnePlus. Who knows? But at the same time, this is something you should know about. If you're in Canada, you will have to change those settings, and that's the bottom line. The other thing I learned from Telus was that during COVID, they had rolled out the 5G cards, however, and the 5G plans. However, they weren't true 5G. And you might need to go update your card. Now, what am I mean by this? What am I meaning by this? The idea is that my mother, for instance, had a 5G card I got for her for the OnePlus 8T. And I had the new one come in, and basically her card needs to be changed for a newer card, or else it doesn't pick up the 5G right away. My card does automatically. It picks it up. We're good to go. So I don't know if this is just, Rogers, if it's just Telus, if they both had some kind of dealings with the new technology that came in, or whatever was happening with, Huawei and Emerson and this and that, and the government's making these deals and then falling through, and then they had to change the equipment. I don't know, but talk about annoying. And this was primarily why I switched away from Telus again, because they kind of like flat out lied to me, and then they wouldn't fix it. They're like, "Well, we'll give you a year for the same amount," and it's like, "Well, what about the rest of the year? Like, yeah, I signed up for 2 years, and they're just gonna like, we can't do that." It's like, you can do anything you want. Just press the button. Press the button. But they did not want to press the button, so we went over to Rogers. But yeah, that being said, other than that, the phone works great. It does everything it's supposed to do. So if you do pick up one of these phones because you find it on the cheap, what can I say? very worth it. Very worth it. And I mean, for very cheap, like these will go down. Like the OnePlus 8T was, I saw it on sale for like 399 the one time. This one can run you up 529 right now. And these are refurbished. You can get them new for like 599 or 699. You can't really lose other than that issue, and that issue is annoying. So you must know about that before making that decision to go for one of these phones or one of the new phones of the OnePlus 10, because they're having the same issues, and the company guaranteed it's going to be the same. So until they fix it, until that deal goes through of some form where it gets approved from the carriers, you'll have to deal with that. And yeah, that's about it. Leave your comments below. Is there a different way to get around this issue? If you do know it, please leave it. So in case somebody watches a video and they're reading the comments below, they'll get that solution. Of course, check out these two videos.